Alrighty, so today I'm going to be drawing a fish like I would have when I was 10 years old. I've been drawing fish for a very long time now, over 10 years. I have been drawing fish since I was like 9 or 10 years old in pretty much the exact same style, but not quite. There are some minor differences. And today I'm gonna, draw a fish like I would have when I was 10 years old to showcase the differences between my old style of fish and my new modern style of fish. The first thing I need, though, to draw a fish like I would have when I was 10 years old is a pencil like this one right here. Some beat up pencil that really is not sharp enough to draw with. That is the first thing that I need because this is always the type of pencil I drew with when I was a kid because it's what was lying around and everything like that kind of thing. Of course, the eraser has to be like half used. It can't quite be fully used. It can't quite be like perfectly new and everything like that kind of thing. But as a whole, it's got to be a beat up old pencil that still has a decent amount of, lead left and everything like that kind of thing. That's the first thing I need. The second thing I need is a notebook. Now, generally when I was 10, I would have drawn fish in a bigger notebook than this one right here. I don't have a bigger notebook on me right now, though. And so as such, this is the notebook I'm going to be using. But I'm sure I would have drawn some fish on smaller paper like this as well. Without further ado, though, let's go ahead and get my Soho Urban Artist Sketchbook all opened up and flip to the nearest open page so I can actually go ahead and draw a fish like I would have when I was, 10 years old. So now that I am on a blank page, now that I'm on the nearest open page, I'm going to go and bring my phone down just a little bit, just like that. And when I was always drawing fish when I was a kid, I was always drawing the fish in like landscape, not really in like portrait and stuff like that kind of thing. The pencil I'm going to be using in today's video in specific is a Ticonderoga HB2 pencil. Pretty standard stuff, you know what I'm saying? Ticonderoga, a good pencil brand. I still like them to this day, I will admit. And I liked them a lot when I was a kid as well. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get to drawing. And now the first thing that I need to do for any fish is to draw the jaw. That's just how I start off my drawings, and that's how I've started off my fish drawings for the last 10 years now, frankly put kind of thing. But when I was a kid, I made sure to always try to draw like the biggest mouth, the biggest jaw possible kind of thing, and like the longest one. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick kind of thing, just like that kind of thing, just goes just all the way like that kind of thing. And then after that, I would like bring it up, and then I just have it kind of end like right back there, like right after the mouth kind of thing. And then there we go, just like that kind of thing. And then I would generally go ahead and add in like small teeth. I didn't really start doing big teeth until, actually, no, I need to restart this. I'm letting my modern fish style and I just realized I'm letting my modern fish style and my old fish style I did when I was like 10 combine. I cannot believe me. I just got so in the zone of drawing fish that I just started drawing fish kind of almost like I normally do, but with a little bit of a twist. No. I've got to restart this. I can't be doing that. Otherwise, I'd be clickbaiting y'all today, because I wouldn't be drawing a fish like I would be if I was 10 years old kind of thing. Let's go ahead and do this again. So let's go ahead and go for another really big jaw kind of thing, just like that. And then what I normally do is I just have like fish like shaped like that or something like that kind of thing. Like some wild shaped fish. And it'd have like a tail. Usually the tail would be a little bit bigger. I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. It doesn't quite feel like. I think it's because it's on the smaller paper. I think that's why. Oh yeah, that's probably why, because I always drew fish on pretty big paper. That's probably why it doesn't feel quite right, because I'm drawing the fish on smaller paper. I'm going to give it one more shot. This is actually harder than I thought it was going to be. I will admit. I say I'm going to give it one more shot, but even if I don't get it on this shot, I'm still going to give it another go. I think I'm going to try to draw the mouth a little bit smaller so I can actually get it proportionate with the video, with the paper. So let's try starting back like right about here. And I do that. There we go. That looks much more correct. That looks much more correct to me. And then I would go and do probably like an eye right there. And I don't remember if I did eyes like to the side right here as well. But I'm going to do that just because it doesn't feel right to me these days if I don't. And did I do pupils? I think I did pupils back then as well, if I'm remembering correctly. So I'm going to go and do some pupils. And then what I did for the teeth is I just went along the top and the bottom, just like this kind of thing. I did not put as much effort into teeth as I do these days. There we go, a lot of teeth, just like that kind of thing. And then I would have done like a ton of fins. Like the entire side of the fish is just covered in fins, which is something I do a decent amount these days. But I'd have to say the fish I drew back then and the fish I draw now, it's definitely slightly two slightly different styles that have a lot of similarities kind of thing. These days, the fish I draw, it's all with pens. I don't tend to draw fish with pencils anymore, just because my preferences in medium have changed. And I also tend not to do this many fins, but I still do more than one fin. My fish these days tend to be a little bit more simplistic by design, whereas my fish, like back when I was 10, were like as complex as possible kind of thing. And then I'd also do like little zigzags going around the fish and everything like that kind of thing. Just basically adding as much detail as possible, just while kind of doing it quickly and sloppily kind of thing. Not that really much has changed with my style, in all honesty. It's just very minor changes, but I do feel like I'm very much going down memory lane here, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. And now what I would do is I would probably put like a little anglerfish thing on there. Or something like that kind of thing. It's probably what I'd do then, and then I probably have one or two more fins. Like up there. And I feel like that's it. I don't feel like... I know with some of them I did like little splotches and stuff like that kind of thing on like the fish. Like I'd do like little splotch like right there, like all colored in and everything like that kind of thing. I'd do like another one like right here, all colored in and everything like that kind of thing. I know I did some fish like that as well. So I'll do that as well. Just like that kind of thing. And I think that's about right. Yeah, definitely very much the same, yet at the same time very different from fish I do today. Wait. Did I just forget something essential? I feel like some of the fish I drew when I was younger had fins on top, like, what is it called? Dorsal fins? Is that just for dolphins or is that for fish too? I don't know. It's like dorsal fins, or is that for the side fins? I can't remember. I feel like some of the fish I did draw back then had those, but also I feel like they don't. I can't remember, in all honesty. It's been so long since I've seen one of my old drawings of fish. I will admit, it's been a long time. I own a couple of them. I don't know where a lot of them are, but I do own a couple of them. But they're in a box somewhere, and it's been a while since I've last seen one. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave it like this. I think I'm just gonna leave it as this, y'all. Well, I certainly can't complain. This is what a fish would have looked like if I had drawn it when I was 10 years old. Kind of, not quite. But what do I think of this drawing? Well, I think it says a lot about how far I've come with my art style. My art style is still very much routinely based on this sort of stuff kind of thing. I mean, like, I do a lot of fish. I do a lot of simplistic sort of cartoony characters and whatnot kind of thing. That's very much what I enjoy drawing, and I still enjoy drawing kind of thing. And it's what I enjoyed drawing back then as well. But I'd have to say my style as a whole has gotten a lot more sort of... uniform. I would say uniform and less sort of haphazard. This feels very haphazard kind of thing. It doesn't feel very uniform at all. There's a lot of stuff going on. Your attention doesn't really know where to go as the focus. There's so much just going on kind of thing. Your attention doesn't know where to go. And I feel like with my art style these days, the attention of the viewer is overall equal for the entire drawing, if not drawn to a single place kind of thing. Whereas with this, it's kind of like, there's so much going on, it's kind of like, oh my goodness, what do I focus on first kind of thing. And I don't tend to do a lot of drawings like that anymore. Although I do every so often. Yeah. Definitely different from what I do these days, but more similar than not, that is for sure. Very interesting. It's been a fun time to go down memory lane with y'all today, that is for sure. And I certainly hope you guys have enjoyed, I certainly hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video. If you guys wanted to know what my fish would look like if I drew it when I was, if I drew them when I was 10 years old. I certainly hope you guys have enjoyed watching today's video. If you guys have enjoyed watching today's video, of course, please make sure to like and subscribe for more content. I have my Instagram, my book, my merch, my P.O. Box, and my main channel all in the description down below. Go check it all out. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, y'all. Till the next one, I do suppose y'all should probably stay safe in general. And of course, what was I going to say? But thank you so much for watching. I just completely lost my train of thought. Thank you so much for watching, y'all. Till the next one, stay safe and peace. Have a great one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying?